I think they're getting ready to start, and so are we. Good evening to everybody watching. The millions around the world watching this on the DGL Twitch website. Are we on? Yes. All right, cool. Aila? Can you hear me?
Roger.
All right.
Normal reception confirmed.
Good, good. I am Winners with the One, and we are bringing you, I'm here with Aila, we are bringing you LHL on DGL. And we have, as always, 3 big games on Tuesday night. So we appreciate you joining us for those as they are about to get underway. Aila?
Yeah, what's up?
Tonight's schedule?
Tonight should be good. It's Hartford versus New York, followed by Toronto taking on Chicago, and a game between Boston and San Jose to round out the evening. Hopefully we can get through these matches relatively free of drama.
Hopefully. As yes, it's been a crazy week as always here in LHL. But when the rubber meets the road, it is time to play Hockey Question Mark, and that is what these teams are about to do. This is Hockey Question Mark. It is a first-person hockey simulator made by Cryptic Sea. You can find the game at hockeyquestionmark.com, and you totally should. It is so much fun. And LHL plays 3 nights a week. We cover one, that being this one, this very night, Tuesday night. And if you notice, we've even stepped up production-wise. We found the LHL actual rink here. So, yeah, we're styling and profiling, as the great Ric Flair would say. So, with those big lineups there, or that one big lineup with 3 big games, 6 big teams, we should be getting underway shortly, as it looks like New York is here. San Jose coming in as well. And the warm-up starts, which means it's almost clobbering time. So for New York, it looks like it's going to be Gabe, Austin, Migo Meepo, and Dick Doug. And they will be adding one more player since it is 5v5. Or maybe they won't. Perhaps they will not. We will see. As for San Jose, they are they leaving? No, they're here. Oh man, just like we just show up to chronicle the action here. We cannot be responsible for anything more than that. It should be some pretty fun matchups. We certainly have seen some great games over the past few weeks here in this LHL season. And tonight, of course, we expect no less as the teams prepare. One thing about LHL is that it is fairly punctual, so we can't always say the same for other leagues, such as on Friday Night Hockey. You just never know. We had a good time on Friday Night Hockey this past week. We got to see some of the HQML teams, and we got the seeding for the ladder, the new ladder system that will be starting in HQML Friday Night Hockey this Friday on the Independent Broadcast Network. But before that, we have LHL business to attend to here. And hopefully these teams do too, as I'm looking at the chat here. And we might have some absences in the lineup. Ooh. If so, this could be a tough night already. As, attendance has been weird for the past week or so. Different places in North America are having their spring break week. Some had it last week, some are having it this week. So, yeah, it does tend to cut down on the attendance at least somewhat. But, yes, it's. Let's add Aaron to the lineup here. Gabe, Austin, Migo, Meepo, Dick, Doug, and Aaron will be your starting lineups for New York. And yeah, I believe San Jose will be the team they're playing. We are about to find out shortly. As one thing they do tend to enforce, you can see the warm-up time there, 1:41 and ticking down. And so, which means the opposing team has that long to get their lineups ready. And we'll see if they do. But yeah, just like any online esports community, it's not without its share of ups and downs. And I know it's been a tough week for everybody. So I hope that things are kind of chilling a bit. You're going to have that. I mean, there are going to be things. I mean, I cannot think of an online esports community I've ever been involved with that didn't have various beefs and issues come up, but it's all in how you deal with them. It's not age, it's maturity. So we'll see how things go in the coming weeks as LHL starts to head towards its playoffs, which are happening fairly soon, I believe, without looking at the schedule. I know that it is coming up sometime shortly. As is this game, 23 seconds. And it may be one team shorthanded. We are about to find out. You can cut the tension with a knife. Hopefully you can read the what? Hopefully the game is here. For Hartford, it looks like it's going to be Bo, RIP LHL, and Dick Van Dijk. So if my math is correct. Oh, they got one more player here. Baldick is here. Oh, and who else? Claude, of course, Claude. Forgot about the big trade that brought Claude. So here we go, moving over. This game has begun, and this one is 4 points in the league. Actually, I think Claude's been with Hartford the whole time. It's hard to keep up without a program. I know he did join the Knights of Jerusalem in HQML. You might have seen them on this past week's Friday Night Hockey. If you haven't, go to IBN Casting on YouTube and definitely check it out. Okay, so there's Baldick and Moldick. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. I can't always. The names change so quickly. I'm not sure who RIP LHL is either, but I'm not sure I want to know. We just call them like we see them, and we are calling this one like we see it here in the neutral zone. That one got deflected to Delphine in front. Delphine? That's so Delphin doing a gender swap on us. And I'm assuming that's who that is and what they've done. It's cool, man. A lot of my friends are doing that. Okay, so dumped down. This one is in the corner and sent around. Gabe is going to handle it for New York. And nice move to get around. And he's got room here as he works his way through the defense. The shot, the score. And Gabe, the first one on the board with an assist from Aaron, but that was mostly Gabe just carrying it the length of the ice. Wow.
I am quite impressed.
Yeah, Gabe setting the tone here early. 2:57 left on the first. Puck is flying around everywhere. Now picked up in front, sent to the side. And this will travel back to center ice. Now chased down. RIP LHL sending it in. Behind the net now, trying to force it in front. And sometimes that works, but not always. And here's another rocket going around the boards. The second such puck flying incident we have had already in this game. So things getting wild. And we'll see if Hartford has an answer here. They are in the zone, working it around at the face-off circle there on the near side, and everybody just kind of stops and contemplates life for a moment there. I'm not really sure what that was all about. I think it was one of those rare instances where everybody is chatting at once. You gotta be careful with that. Long distance shot that went on, and Gabe is there to sweep it in. Oh, a little less degree of difficulty on that, but nevertheless, I don't think Dalfan was expecting him to just sneak in like that. And he gets the goal. My goodness. What a play.
Absolutely love it.
So that's going to make it 2-0 as we start to wind down this first period now at the center ice line once again. This will travel to the near side, sent in. Dalfing going to take it. And he will start to feel pressure from Gabe again, who's been relentless in front of the net. And that's been a difference maker so far. But here's Hartford. Look at the move across, the save made on the other side by Austin. So big goalie stops on either side of the rink. 39 seconds now, wide open net as Hartford digs it out. And will they be able to advance this? They're going to just whack one along the boards to try to get something in front. But this will be picked up at the blue line, and now they've got one more chance here before time runs out. But again, deflected. 14 seconds now. Dalfan very alertly pushes it around the other way to Dick Van Dijk. He will send it across. This one's stolen. Possible chance. 4 seconds. And they are plugging up the holes with the long distance. Hello from Dick Doug. My goodness.
Getting it done.
3-0 as time runs out. That one just went right to him, and he wasted no time with the rise and fire. So we will go to the second period with a pretty good lead by New York here, 3-0. We're starting to see a little bit of frustration perhaps set in on the Hartford side, but they do have 2 periods in which to right the ship. But here's another long distance shot. Big save by Dalfan as he nailed that one down. It was headed towards the corner and made a really good second effort there to keep it out before it could go across the line. So we're seeing outstanding work from the keepers, but yeah, just some crazy goal scoring so far from this New York team, and that has given them a 3-goal lead, and we'll see if they can hold that or add to it. They are in the zone right now at the far circle. Now being hassled, here is Claude Giroux. He's going to take this game into his own hands, perhaps. He's done it before. He does get loose the blue line. He's free. Shoots. He scores! And that's the kind of thing that Claude does. Sometimes the more frustrated he gets, the more he just says, you know what? I'm taking this all the way. I can't be stopped. And that was definitely the case there. So pulling one back for this Hartford team, 3-1 now the score. 3.5 minutes left to play in the second, and Dalfan getting in on the action too, moving across the blue line. He's going to fire from distance, and this one goes wide, and they will hold on to it, trying to set up something in the slot. Nobody home, and this will be moved across. Migo Mipo getting in on it for New York, and here's the long distance shot. Bo Jarzine, the Canadian superstar, gets one for Hartford with the assist from Dick Van Dyke. So they have pulled to within one. This is looking much better in this second period for this Hartford team in blue, facing off against New York in red. Battling it out in the neutral zone, trying to get one through. They do. The shot, and just wide. Looked like it hit a stick or two on its way in. But here is a possible chance for New York. He's going to take this himself. It's Gabe moving through, shooting, scoring. He's got a hat trick, and he makes it 4-2 here. Wow.
In the words of the poet Kanye, history in the making, man.
Perhaps. But here on the other side is Claude Giroux with the immediate answer. Wow.
Yes, indeed.
So 4-3, and Hartford staying with them here as New York sprung out to an early lead. And now Hartford, he's right there. No offsides in hockey, question mark, remember. So it was camped out in an opportune spot there. They will pick it back up at the blue line. And right now he's just going to try to stay out of trouble and work his way back in with it is Dick Van Dyke. And so this will be sent around by Austin. New York will attempt to advance it from the neutral zone here. Again picked off, another chance. And Claude Giroux has a hat trick off the crazy angle. And he got Austin to bite on that one and ties this thing up. My goodness.
I am almost speechless.
I am too, Aila. It's all about Claude now. Can he continue this scoring pace that he's on? But here is Dick Doug. He will just fling this one, the wrister, and they will just let that be carried around all the way back. We'll see if Austin goes for this. No, it's going to be Aaron taking it. And here's Bo. He's there to at least hold things up for a bit here. But again, Gabe loose. He gets around one now, too. Across the blue line, in position to shoot. What a save there as Dalfan, one of the best in the game, steps up big to keep this thing tied. What a play.
Yes, indeed.
And now there's a shot on the other side. This one's going to go well above the net. Traveling back to the neutral zone. And Migo Mipo, the European superstar, now coming in. And it is knocked away. This will go all the way back to the net and beyond. So Austin will play it from there. Again to Gabe. This seems to be a very Gabe versus Claude-centric battle so far. But here's a shot and score. Migo Mipo capitalizing on the out-of-position keeper there, as Dalfan was just going to try to play that up the ice. And Migo on the steal gets the go-ahead goal at the end of the second period. So we'll go to the third with your score. New York 5, Hartford 2. Strategy?
It's all about control of the neutral zone.
It has been a lot so far in these first two periods, Aila. As we've seen, the possession game has been fairly even, but yeah, just like you're seeing right now. Right there in between the blue lines, There are lots of times when that puck is loose and it's just kind of a race to not only get to the puck but to control the puck. The 5v5 game, the way it's being played currently in LHL as opposed to the traditional 4v4, it makes those long passes a little bit more difficult, or at least a lot easier to disrupt. So yeah, it becomes very much a neutral zone game. Very astute. So with a minute past here, we'll see. Now we're seeing Dalfan play up some, as RIP LHL will take his place in the nets. Shot wide of Austin and gathered back up, at least for a moment there. This will be Gabe's puck to handle at center ice once again, and you will see him. Oh, look at the 1v1 moves. 1v2, 1v3. The shot just over the net. Dalfan might have got a piece of that. And now going back the other way, they will have a little bit of a chance to catch their breath here. As Gabe with it. Now Aaron. We'll see if he looks up the ice to make the pass here. It is taken away, separated from it. And so Hartford taking their time, setting up their offense. And again, loose puck, stolen, possible chance. Shot, deflected, rebound, in front. And he tried to spin and fire from there. This one's going on net. The save made, the rebound. It's still loose in front. And finally out of danger, but maybe not. It's bouncing back in. Here's another chance. Swing and a miss. This could be another chance for Hartford to push it in the other direction, but no. Gabe there. Shot, save made. Dalfan. Now another shot from the other side. Another save. Dalfan twice. And a third goes wide. So fighting hard to keep that lead, or to at least keep things close. Both these goalies looking very good, but Dalfan is keeping his team in it, and so now they've got a chance still, a puncher's chance, as they would say in boxing. You know, they've always got a chance as long as you're swinging, and they do keep swinging. Here it is, sent in. This will have to be chased down. There is Bo. He's going to pick this up. He will look to the slot, deflected, still in the zone, sent down. And who is going to get to this first? Is there somebody at the point to get this? Back there in the back there is. So Hartford still keeping this in play. 1:35 left. Plenty of time to get that tying goal here. And gets to it first. Shot again, stick on stick, able to keep it away from him. And now back the other way is Gabe. He will try to push this ahead. He's going to gather it back up here, and he will set it back up at the point for Migo, who's going to fire, and this one is blocked by the defense. A big defensive play by Hartford, but a chip shot. What a save by Dalfan. Did he see that? Gabe, my goodness. Oh, he had his back turned on that one. He made a couple of crazy saves there. But Gabe, following it all the way through, tries one side, then the other, makes it 6-4, and wow.
Oh my goodness.
So that could be the one that seals the deal as we go into a minute here, 6-4, as New York takes a 2-goal lead. And no, I as a goalie, I can say that, especially in this game, a rebound goal is not the goalie's fault, because for one thing, there's no way you can stuff it. There's no way you can swallow it and get the whistle. You are sort of reliant on your teammates to sweep those away. And so, yeah, a tough one for Dalfan there. And a tough loss for Hartford as they fought all the way to the end. And 6-4 will be your final, our first game of the night, as New York will take the W. Hartford will take the L. And we'll be back with another game very, very shortly. Chicago versus Toronto coming up next.
The crowd is going bananas. Listen to the laugh. He's the Windex man.
TV saying nobody watches the stream. I'll have you know there are nearly double digits watching this right now, sir. So you can take that and shove it onto the subreddit. And why wouldn't they watch? This is one of the finest spectacles of esports that you could possibly ask for. Some of the greatest players. The world's first ever virtual caster. I mean, it's history every time out. Every time out. So the people that are watching right now are truly watching something special. They're bearing witness to history. As it is Toronto and Chicago, we'll look at these lineups here. What are they? They are, for Toronto in blue, it's Teemu Salami. Go Leafs go. PK. Oh, there's a shot. Big V and Dial is a nerd. Okay. All right. And for Chicago, it's Fuzzy Wuzzy, Deloriax, Quoof, Evcobb, and Hess. So these are two good teams going at it. No matter what the name they go by, they are top players. And I'm not going to speculate on who is whom or anything like that. I have my guesses, but in the heat of battle, you can't really worry about that shit, man. You just got to cast this game because it is a fast-paced, action-packed game. And so thank you to all of you joining that were forced out of the stream or forced out of the actual spec, which why would you want to watch the spec when you can get this kind of high-level commentary? Aila?
Yeah, what's up?
Strategy?
I think that in this case, defense is key.
Between these two teams? Yeah, definitely. As here's a shot from Toronto. And this will be held in briefly. And now they're going to pick it back up. Here's a shot, another one. And a big save made by Quoof. As we have gotten about halfway through this first period. So far, no score, but several shots coming in. Here's a chance for another one as the bodies collide. And it's going to be a race for the puck here. Dial is a nerd, throws it in. And looking for the one-timer. That one will wildly go into the corner and beyond. So we near the 2-minute mark now. Big V, huge goal scorer. We'll see what he does here as he sends it up the ice. And again, they're in place. Hess waiting for it. And the puck just taking one too many bounces and goes over the blade. So, but they're going to hang on to it here in the zone. As he switches it up, looks for somebody on the opposite end. They were slow in coming, though, so this will be dumped back. And we'll see Teemu Salami with it. Here is Toronto. Will they be able to get to this? They do. The shot. Oh, what a save. Knocked down by Quoof. And the puck doing crazy stuff here. That was phenomenal if he managed to get a stick on that at all. My goodness.
I never quite know what to expect.
I never know what to expect, Aila. That's part of the fun of casting this stuff. So as we go under a minute, Oh, long distance one here. Yeah, and see, your strategy was sound. You said defense was going to be key, and it's been a very defensive struggle so far as we're still 0-0 on the scoreboard. But that could change very quickly. Both these teams are capable of scoring with the players that they have, because they have some great ones on both sides. 21 seconds now. We'll see if they mount some offense here, Toronto, and they will at least get it in the zone. 12 seconds, back at the point. Shot coming in. This one going to go wide of the crease and followed up. He was looking for one of his teammates there. There were a couple waiting for it, but also a couple of defensemen from Chicago. So that'll take us to the second period with a score 0-0. And this has the potential to be a very, very good game. These teams matching up very well so far here tonight. Opening draw of the second period, here we go. It is Chicago with possession. They will dump and chase here. And chance in front, Dial! As that one just bounced in a good spot, and a veteran player like Deloriax is going to capitalize on that. What a play.
Absolutely.
And so after a very high puck, here's another chance, and this one immediately blocked and sent back the other way. Chased down Evcobb. Picked up here, moved in, and will he get to this in time? No, dildos are there in the nets to make the stop. So we're seeing one or two changes perhaps in the lineups here. Both these teams stacked pretty deep on their benches. So here comes Hess once again. Dial is a nerd, is going to send it back as if it were food that he did not order. And once again, not cooked to his preference. So here we go. Again at center ice. And much the same on the other side. This one going to be handled by Dildozer. He will take it to the neutral zone, and it is a chance once again for Toronto to move things. So we have gone nearly 2 minutes into this second period. Dial's goal, the lone score of this game so far. Toronto looking to change that. Again, very much plugged up as far as the defense there. They had them all over the place. And here's a shot, the save made, and a rebound's going to be too far away angle-wise to really get a second attempt there. So this will be set up once again behind the net for Chicago. At about the halfway point of regulation here. Pass to Dial. He's going to carry this around into the opposite corner. And it will be Toronto who comes away with this. Timu Salami, Big V, loose, trying to work his way through a 3v1. You'd be surprised how often that works, but this time it did not. So Chicago with a chance to at least advance it to the Toronto zone, and picked back up here. Oh, but the collision is going to separate both players from the puck. So this could be a chance for Toronto to get loose on the break. Pass gets away from him. Now back around will be Chicago. And he's going to go ahead and launch this, and he gets through. What a beautiful play as Evkov feeds Hess just like it was drawn up on the board. How about that?
The crowd goes wild.
Yes, they do. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so it's 2-0. And Chicago, who's had their ups and downs this season, they need every win they can get, and this is a good Toronto team. So they've got to be happy with where they're at right now. Second period, about a minute left, and Toronto is still trying to get their first goal of the game here. As the puck gets away, they will get it back and send it in. Go Leafs, go there. Another good pass. The shot off the side of the post there. He might have got a piece of that. As Quoof, very alert in the net. Another solid goalie. And this will be sent the other way. And PK will watch as Dial is a nerd takes it. But stolen. Chance. Shot wide. They're going to try to capitalize on those rebounds. But again, these are tough angles to shoot from. So very difficult. Here's one from the point, though, and it is blocked. So Big V, he's going to take his time with this one, 15 seconds now, as they're going to try to switch it up. Knock down, high stick, possible chance here. Shoveled towards the net, does not go. Rebound shot wide, 4 seconds now. Will he have a chance? He's going to throw it off the boards and put it in front, but time will run out before they can do too much with that. And that was a good period of hockey. And really both of these have been. And Chicago will carry a 2-0 lead into the third period. And that is, this Toronto team is definitely capable of overcoming that. So they can't just rest on that 2-goal lead. They'll have to keep playing as hard as they've been playing. And here it is, a chance for Tall Midget. What a save there by PK as he directs this into the corner. Now back around. Teemu Salami on the break. He is knocked down. But here it is, gathered back up. Shot. Oh, just wide. Hits the post. As Toronto is starting to get some chances here in the third. They're going to need them. Here's Big V. Shoot. Scores! That's a Big V goal right there. We've seen dozens, nay, hundreds of goals from Big V that looked very much like that. Just get across the blue line, get the wind up going, and just get the wrist behind it, shoot, and put it in. But what a play there as Big V also getting it done pass-wise as Teemu Salami there to finish it off. What a play.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah. 2-2, and yeah, we said do not be too quick to count out this Toronto team, and they respond suddenly with 2 quick strikes. 3:38 left in regulation. PK now to handle it for Toronto, and we'll see where he goes with this. He's got people at both ends of the rink. He will give it to Big V, who is going to wait for his team to get into position. Now move it himself. Here's another chance. Save made as that one knocked down before it could get to the net. Can Chicago get one here? Another big save by PK as he follows this one up and over. And it will be Toronto trying to move it again. Here they go through the neutral zone. Looking for the long pass. He's there for it. He'll be looking behind him at the point, and he's got room. And they will spin, pick this back up. People falling down. Good chances here. And Chicago may be able to come away with this looking pretty good. That is Tall Midget. He will shoot. The save made. The rebound. He tried to just kind of throw one up towards the upper reaches of the net. It did not go. So we near the 2-minute mark, tied at 2. So next goal, very important. Here's a chance. Chicago. It is blocked. Big defensive stop from Toronto there. Timu Salami now to handle behind the net. See where he goes with this. He may try to 1v1 the whole team. There goes 1, 2, 3, 4. The shot. The save made. It's like after all that juking and deaking, he kind of ran out of gas to put on the shot itself, but it sure looked cool. 1.5 minutes left, and this is still anybody's game. Here's a shot, and the save made. PK, he's going to make those kind of saves all day long. Trying to knock one down with a high stick and get something sneaky past him. And here's a long-distance shot from Fuzzy Wuzzy. Deloriax gets credit for the assist, but Fuzzy Wuzzy from the point. Wow.
Nothing but quality.
As we are at the 1 minute mark, could that be a possible game winner for Chicago? We'll see what Toronto does here. They've got the puck, the shot wide, sent into the corner by Quoof, picked back up, held in here as Toronto will try to remain there, and they've got a chance. That's a good spot. Oh, oh, as it went across, it looked like he might try to make the shot himself. And he dished it off the last minute, kind of got away from the intended passer. And that was a good opportunity, but not able to get it done there. Could that be the end? 17 seconds. Now back in the corner. PK taking it. He will quickly try to move this down so that they can get one more shot in, but Chicago content to just dump it back, and that'll do it. We said that would probably be a very good game, and it turned out that yes, as a matter of fact, it was. 3-2, big win for Chicago. One more game left, and we will bring you that right after this. That leaves Boston and San Jose, doesn't it? Yes, here we go with our final game of the night coming in as San Jose will be taking on Boston. And yeah, sorry, I haven't been looking much at the chat. It's like, wow, there is a chat. Wow, that's great. Thank you for being here. Yeah, there are custom rinks for the game that have been made by the community, and I've got several now. Yeah, you can find those on r/hockey on Reddit, and then you can put them in the game. I've forever had the IBN Friday Night Hockey one, but I was digging through those custom ones and found an LHL one. And so it's like, oh, cool. I'm casting LHL. And we're casting the final game of the night here. San Jose in red, Crab in a Tree, Kapanen, K-Bomb, Lucic, and Sammy to start things out. For Boston, in blue, Jarvin, Dick McButts, Burn Wernham, Zam, and Pet the Pizza. And again, we've seen a couple of very good games. This one should be no different. Off the draw, chance, shot, save. As already, K-Bomb getting some work back there. Another all-star goalie. And really all the goalies in LHL are good because they have to be. And Jarvin on the other side, no slouch in his own rights. So this could be another battle of the goaltenders. But it's certainly, I think it's going to be a battle. Now, San Jose has already punched their ticket. They have clinched a spot in the LHL playoffs. If I'm understanding this correctly, they are the first team in the league to do so. So that's an achievement there. So Boston would love to come away with a victory tonight, and they are definitely making some moves on offense, as we saw there. There's kind of drawn-up play. We have a couple of guys coming in to crash the net. And now it will go back to the other side. We'll see where they go with this. And, of course, Boston, they've got the legendary Dick McButts out there. And he will be looking to get some points on the board especially. Now here is Pet the Pizza, Crab in a Tree battling for it. It will be dumped in and sent into the slot. Nobody home for that. And so now this will be chased down, Kapanen there. He will just dump this right back, hoping for a favorable bounce. They almost get it. That one came very close to being in a scoring position. Now Zam with the cross-ice pass looking for Pet the Pizza, who will take it down low and just pass this around the boards. So they're going to hold it in and just switch sides here. As again, that was a nice little move to skip it over the stick. And this could be a scoring chance here. What a save. Oh, my. As Jarvin there. And, yeah, we said these guys were good. And so he comes up big on that just little, oh, man. And it's something very similar on the other side. As they're having to watch every side of them. But Burn Wernham sneaking through with a nice one. Fast and low. My goodness.
Fantastic.
1-0 is your score. Off a nice goal by Burn Wernham to start things off and open up shop here. As we near the close of the first period, with about a minute and a half left to go. Here's Crab in a Tree. And he got that one deflected on its way in, but they're going to send one in front. But it's stolen. Dick McButts will find Pet the Pizza, who will have some room to play with this on the other side. He's going to shoot, and a save made as K-Bomb gets to that. They're having to really protect the corners here. Both of these teams very alertly just trying to pick those corners, those very far corners of the net. And so we talked about it in the games the other day. Lateral movement, a little bit more difficult as a goalie. So if you can exploit that, and good players do, sometimes it works to your advantage. But right now, the defensive lanes being held up very well by the San Jose team. They are showing the style that has put them already in the playoffs. 21 seconds now. It's not just about offense, it's about defense. That's true in just about every kind of game you would care to mention. 12 seconds now. Down in the corner. And that's probably going to do it for the first period. All right, so we'll go to the second here. Sorry, things going on. Strategy?
They're going to have to score goals here.
Yeah, it's going to be who can overcome this defense. They almost do there as Jarvin makes the save. And a nice stop it was. He had to jump to get the stick on that. Remember, the body in this version of hockey doesn't stop the puck. Only the stick does. So it makes playing goal a difficult proposition even for the best among them. And this one wristed over everybody. Jarvin will play it. And he'll take it at center ice. Sent down, chance here. Oh, and a big defensive play to keep him off the puck as he was moving in for the kill. So we've elapsed a minute here in the second period. Grabbing a tree now. Fed into the slot. Not able to get that going. So it will be a nice pass to Zam here. He's going to shoot, and that one knocked down. As the defense there, the goalie there, everybody there for San Jose. And another chance, and another save, as K-Bomb just moves that out of there quickly. Now here we go back in the neutral zone. Both teams fighting for control here. And across the line, possible chance if he can get this in, looking for the one-timer. And it was just a few inches beyond the end of the stick. So he wasn't able to get that down to make the shot he wanted. But lots of good coast-to-coast action here. This one making its way all the way to the net. K-Bomb easily taking care of it. We will see Lucic with it now. He will send it around. This one chased. Dick McButts and Kapanen going at it. Dick McButts, he'll go ahead and let him have that one so they can set back up here on the other side. He's going to fire from distance. And they try to again set up for that one-timer. Not able to do so. As defense very strong. Again, that 5v5 game really changing the complexion of how LHL is played. And for reasons just like that. Now sent across, 2 minutes, second period, and this one kind of chipped its way towards the net. Jarvin, again, easily handling this. And so Pet the Pizza will begin the action from behind him here, and he's going to go ahead and fire. And that will be enough on net for K-Bomb to get a touch on it. They will hold on here. And kept at the point, but again blocked. And so solid D and a chance coming away. Going to send this across to empty ice, but Bern Wernham and Lucic there. So we'll go back the other way. 1:16 now. A very tension-filled game, a lot of back and forth, just not a lot of goals on the board. This one just flying over the crossbar, as it looked like somebody might have got a chunk of that on the way. It didn't drop like he was hoping for. As we go into the 1 minute mark. Looking in front again, trying to thread the needle through. It's a no-go. And Lucic will again look to the slot. And again, we'll see those passing lanes blocked up. 30 seconds now. We'll try again. This time he's just going to take it himself. Gets past everybody. The shot, the big save there is going to keep it out. And wow. What a play.
Yes, very well played.
12 seconds now. Will either of these teams be in scoring position before time runs out? Possibly. No. Yeah. No. 3 seconds. And the veteran player, Dick McButts, will just keep it on the stick and keep it away from the San Jose team and preserve that lead going into the third, 1-0. A solid performance so far from Boston, as they have held San Jose to what is, well, I don't want to jinx it and say it's a shutout so far. The cast or curse, you just never know. Because again, this is a team that is very capable of scoring goals. You will see Lucic try to get into the action a lot more, I suspect, as he is certainly known for his goal scoring. I think he's probably the top goal scorer on that team. So you'll probably see him start to push up more and try to change things around. But they've also got Sammy and Crab in a Tree and several guys there at center ice that are trying to just dislodge this thing and get some momentum going. They'll do that by switching to the other side, taking in the corner. Now back in the neutral zone. Dick McButts on the steal and loose. He's going to go ahead and, I'm not sure if that was a shot or if he was just dumping that in. But they will hold it here, at least for a little bit. If they can get to this, here is a race to the puck. And a chance possibly in front. Could not get to that in time, though. And so here's Crab in a Tree. Moving, shooting. Oh, and another close call. Still 1-0. As again, you're seeing very aggressive D from both of these teams. Your thoughts?
Hockey is truly a game that is filled with surprises.
Yeah, I would have expected more goals here. But, you know, you just never know. And, of course, we still have plenty of time left on the board for the scoring to start opening up. But Boston's so far doing a very good job of preserving that one-goal lead. A tenuous lead, but a lead nevertheless, as we are at 2.5 minutes left here. Will that be enough against the playoff-bound San Jose Sharks? We'll see where Sammy goes with this. He will send it across. Crab in a Tree will be there to pick this up. And it is quickly knocked away, but gathered in again. San Jose starting to get more aggressive here, and they need to. The save made, though, by Jarvan. As he will just quickly get that out of danger. And puck loose. It's making Jarvin a little nervous. He just comes out and sends it back up to the point. Here's another chance. And again, sent away. And they're still managing to hold this in their zone. Very good economy of movement. They're in the right positions. And they're just there to play those positions and play them well. Well, at least well enough to really be winning the possession game right now. Is that going to result in goals? Not with Jarvin making saves like that. My goodness.
Look out.
And a minute left. Can they handle this barrage from this San Jose team? Time ticks down. They will pick this back up at center ice, but no, but yes. Here they go on the move again, Kapanen. And deflected is the pass. And it's going to land right on the stick. This is a chance. And Pet the Pizza, he is just happy to eat up time off the clock. 23 seconds now. He will take this deep into their zone. Now sent into the slot. The chip shot trying to get through. And 14 seconds now. And that was just good work. That, you don't have to get in there and just try to score goals. It's more just about stuffing it way back there and keeping it away from this San Jose team. And it pays off as Boston wins the nightcap 1-0. And that was quite a game we saw right there. I think I said that after each of these games. But that was a great way to cap off the night. Good stuff from Boston. San Jose, they certainly had some offense going there. But Boston just able to just fight to get that win. So another great night of LHL action in the books. Not too much salt, I don't think. If there is, I'm sure we'll hear about it later. But for now, I think it was another great night of hockey action. And we hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have casting it. Don't forget, Friday Night Hockey HQML Season 7 begins this Friday on the Independent Broadcast Network. Follow us on IBN Casting. We'll tell you all about that. And don't forget to follow us, follow the DGL, the DGL _org, I believe it is. Digital Gaming League.
Yes. Don't forget to check out the website at thedgl.org, where you can find out more about games such as Hockey?, and #Rect.
Yes, absolutely. And, of course, you can find me at Winners of the One on Twitter. You can find Aila at IBN Aila. Yes, she has her own Twitter. And an album, which... don't forget about the IBN Free Music Library. You can get free music to use for your streams and stuff at no charge, thanks to your friends at the Independent Broadcast Network. And from all of us at IBN and the DGL and everybody at LHL, we thank you for joining us tonight. We'll have these up on YouTube later. If you go to the Digital Gaming League YouTube, you'll be able to watch them and relive the glory once again. We do this every Tuesday at the same time. 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the usual time. And we hope to see you again for the next one. LHL on DGL. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Good night.
Good night. See you soon.